Welcome back to Dishonored 2, where we will finally take the carriage up to Jindosh's house. At least that's the plan. Go to the upper Venta district. Jesus Christ, that's only just in time. Her Majesty Delilah. Yeah, right. Could you get an even bigger roller coaster vibe? Now that would have been the point where I get out.
Jindosh's mansion from here. The carriage line is blocked. I'll have to unlock the gate.
Bone chum over there. Green over there. Bone chum over there. Oh. That's always fun, isn't it? I mean, that's not a problem with Far Reach, really. I mean, I had the exact same problem a couple of times in Dishonored, but it's a very annoying problem. Just trying to...
Yes, there is more here than corruption and pain. Don't despair. There is goodness here too.
I know I'm a bit complaining about the game, but don't worry, I still think it's a good game. I mean, I'm still playing it. And I just walk slightly further along this and then... Yeah, I'm trying to try and go around the back, see if oh. Hello there. But I am now quite far away.
Give me a handful of the clockwork and I'll clean up the South District. Maybe the call boys are better for the kind of a rat place.
Could I place
Change. If the Duke has his way, we'll have an army of the clockwork soldiers by this time next year.
well, this is at least a way around the wall of light.
He's no good, just by looking at his shoes.
So it's nice that we already have that. The problem I'm left with is that that is not really a way to get that bone charm. Can I see anybody inside the building? No. Which means that I hopefully should be good to go in through the window. Just to be sure I'm going through this one. Alright. Nobody around here. Okay. Get the clankers of Karnaca Street. Beware a strange sound, like a clanking factory machine. You might be a second from an encounter with the latest work of our grand inventor, Karen Jindosh. And what should we think of these new marvels of industry, coveted by the wealthy? Coveted, whatever that means, by the wealthiest members of Kanaka society and standing vigil over their estates. I'll tell you, these clockwork soldiers are a danger to us all, taking lives with all the morality of a shopkeeper's adding machine. They fight for days without rest, as long as the whale oil tanks hidden in their backs don't run dry. Tyranny awaits, unless we act now, and re-establish the lawful society established by the former Duke of Sarkonos, twice the leader his indolent, irresponsible son has proven to be. Citizens of Kanaka, fight to get these clankers off our streets. Interrogation report. Captain Curlo, your name is Hieronymus Blas? Yes. And you admit to writing, painting, and distributing the pamphlet called Get the Clankers Off Our Streets? Yes. You should read it. How long before the Grand Guard is entirely replaced by mechanical soldiers, indifferent to human suffering, following some aristocrats' orders blindly? He kinda has a point, Captain. What if the Duke thinks we're not good enough for the job anymore? I don't want to go back to the mines. Corporal, this is hardly appropriate. Imagine, infallible, incorruptible soldiers. He's right, Captain. Interrogation suspended. Send report to Furnace. Alright. I can't do anything unless one of these guys is dealt with. But I might have a way of doing that. Interrogations as friendly as they come. Christ. Guess if I'm not mistaken, I saw some kind of heating wires there. Alright, so... No, oh, those are part of the... walks between these two places, right? Between over there and somewhere over here. So if I'm not mistaken, I should then be able to take him out while he is standing over there.
Yes. I thought I heard blood flies for a second.
No, you didn't. You do not need to worry yourself about anything. Everything is fine. Alright. Oh yeah, I am here for a bone charm after all. First and foremost. Which is, in fact, directly in the room I'm trying to get into.
What wouldn't I give for a bottle of pear soda?
Works for the Duke's not so bad. As long as you're going on. No, that's tasty. Anybody else would.
Spit the take, Lieutenant Brakas. But now you've had time to think it over. I'm in a good position where I'm at, and I've got the same deal going with 4 others in the guards, spread over Kanaka. People I trust, watching major entry points. The offer is unchanged. If your very important person from Dunwall comes through, alone or with someone else, and to report you are part of the squad taking them down, do whatever it takes to keep it quiet. Whatever it takes. Bring the body to me, and we'll all get her up. The 6 of us will take credit for the arrest, and we'll split the Duke's reward. Money and maybe a post at the Grand Palace. Stick with us in this, Lieutenant, and we'll increase your odds. And don't tell a single soul. W.L.
John Hagfish.
River crust is more likely.
Well, no idea what that's about. So, what is that one? Exacting aim. The crossbow bolts inflict slightly more damage. Well, that's useless. Really, it's one of those things that I'm only equipping because, well, there's no reason not to equip it. I guess these people don't enjoy their office jobs. Claiming my stake on this house, though, would in fact be... Oh. Would have been very useful to have this house if this house in fact had a way onto the streets. But it doesn't seem to have that at all. Wasn't there a... Oh yeah, the sky right there. Alright, buddy. Let's get you in here more. In a slightly more useful sleep. In a sleep that you won't wake up from if there's one loud noise. Yeah, basically the difference between this sleep and the other sleep is that this sleep, should I get detected? Okay. That was a very loud noise. But yeah, now if I get detected and people ring the alarm, I should be good. At least what this guy's concerned. Is there... Oh, no, there's no level above this. Also new roof access. Alloy polarization. We did also grab a key from him. New gate code. Attention everyone, the new code for the gates is 373. Once you have read and memorized this, destroy the note. Remember, do not write them down or forget to destroy the notes. Thank you very much for forgetting to destroy the notes. So, the 8 codes. Find clues by reading books or notes. Objective is to enter the Clockwork Mansion. Open the gate for the carriage. So I can now just take the carriage, but that really doesn't sound like a brilliant idea, now does it? I can't get through that really. I wish there was a well, let's not fall out here. I'd like to go up a bit further. Alright. Well, luckily I already know exactly how I'm going to get by the wall of light. So that's good. It just takes a bit of time, but well, I have quite a bit of time. I mean, For you it will probably be annoying, because that means that then most of the episode is just me kind of stumbling around, but well, you're watching a Let's Play of mine. I don't know how you could be expecting anything better.
I always get these shits. I bet a week's wages is the worst assignment.
Ooh, a room in there. And a bone charm in there.
Damn it! I need to pee.
Alright. Right over there. Should be easy enough. No, that's Jindosh then. Maybe burning that one down is could be a very good idea. Some berry bolts. So many. Oh, howling bolts sound interesting. And stinging bolts. Oh, I can already get those, it's just that I can't buy them. And sticky grenades, anchors to a target. Okay, nasty.
I'm hungry.
Let's first have a look at... Oh, is that that's a flammable bottle, isn't it? Corrupted bone charm. Cipher. What's that? Your speed is increased when walking or running. You take more damage. Oh. Wait, walking or running, that's only when standing up, isn't it? Yeah, that's no good. But if I can get that... can I? No, can't learn that trait. Damn. That's how we do this. Ginger's considered an odd narration. There we
Something
go.
stinks around here. It's not my job to clean up.
Alright. Now to just find that one. That door was closed the last time. Let's take a look inside.
You know, Bella is a friend of the Duke's. She and her husband got one of those clockwork soldiers months before anyone else. They had a party, and we uncrated it.
If I hadn't spent half my life floundering in Potterstead, maybe I'd get invitations like that. It's all about who you come up with.
Couldn't agree more, my dear.
So why'd the grand inventor take the clockwork away from them? Couldn't they have asked the Duke to intercede?
Oh, after the incident, they wanted it off their estate.
But it stopped that family of robbers. Surely Bella and her husband were happy about that.
Yes, but after it killed the thieving couple and their brats, it slaughtered Bella's favorite gardener. Poor Bella said the back patio looked like one of the whaling slaughterhouses in Dunwall.
Repulsive.
Where to go? Alright.
What's the matter? You saw something? Hey, something wrong?
Now where would I find that? Could I get around the house? Perhaps. No, there's no way. I think.
just have to finish my shift. Then I can go home, put my feet up.
Sometimes taking out 1 or 2 guards.
A body? Here?
Oh.
What?
Okay. I guess he saw the body over my shoulder, but not me, or something. Well, there goes at least the nobody detected bonus, but
Please don't hurt me.
I don't want to. Can't imagine that being very pleasant. I don't want. All right.
No.
What?
What's going on here?
I don't know. What are you guys seeing? Why are you guys panicking about? Definitely quite confused. Okay. No idea what that maid saw, because did she see me or something? No. Okay. Charm. Right on the other side, of course. Where else would it be? Did she see me? No. Oh, okay. Owl painting. I can. Right there. Right then. Whilst crafting, no chance of corruption when crafting bone shells with 3 traits. There's still low chance of corruption when crafting bone shell with 4 traits. Yes, I'll take that. I want to grab that statue, but that will mean this really becomes a rush job. Okay. Well, I got the statue now. Husband will be away for a couple moments though. Wasn't there also an exit in... there was an exit in this place as well. I do remember how those things didn't enjoy a lot of noise. Alright, so there is another way in. There is a way over there. What way do I need to follow then? It looks like I'll need to be over there. There's a chain over there. That's how I get down there. Okay, finally be able to get a good look at this thing. Oh, looks a lot like the wrist crossbow bolts, but kind of lacking a lot of the elegance of it. They were nicer designed. And of course, these are worn on top of your arm, while the wrist bolt is of course worn on your wrist. Which is probably a better place for it. I mean, well, depends. The wrist bolt can probably be handled with one hand, like the knives in Assassin's Creed are done with one hand. While a wrist bolt probably is more steady, but has the problem of that you can't control it with one arm, because, well, your fingers can basically reach sort of near your wrist, and, well, you can probably do some motions with your hand that would be able to control something on your wrist, but on your forearm not so much, so you would probably have to put your other arm over that arm if you want to use that. And yes, I'm now overanalyzing wrist over forearm mechanics devices. Take the high ground, that's the only place you'll be somewhat safe. Jesus Christ, what a view. Yeah, that's quite a sight, isn't it? I mean, Dishonored was always good at delivering good sights.
The mansion has a strange beauty to it. Maybe I'll find a way to end this without killing Kieran Jindosh.
That would of course be nice. Jindosh. There's probably, if I'm correct, there's only one way in. Let's enter the Clockwork Mansion.